You will get to know the 7 money traps keeping you poor, which the rich avoid. The seventh trap is the most dangerous one and has made many people poor. So watch this video till the end to know it. Now let's start. Trap number 1. Attempting to project wealth. The quickest path to financial instability is to prioritize appearances of wealth over genuine financial health. In the current landscape of social media, many individuals engage in imprudent financial habits to project an image of wealth and gain the admiration of others. If you have accumulated sufficient wealth to enjoy a luxurious lifestyle, you are free to allocate your resources as you see fit, and that is perfectly acceptable. However, if your financial situation does not allow for the purchase of high-cost items occasionally, it is prudent to refrain from making those purchases. It is advisable to avoid borrowing funds to satisfy your wants and desires. Pursuing the allure of appearing trendy and flaunting your lifestyle on social media can lead to significant financial oversight. It is likely that you may encounter choices that do not lead to your desired outcomes. It's important to avoid giving the impression of wealth. That approach will not lead you to financial freedom. Instead, prioritize cultivating wealth from within by saving, investing, and creating multiple income streams. Trap number 2. Allocating funds exclusively to low-risk options. Historically, the previous generation tended to prioritize investments in secure instruments such as debt, fixed deposits, and bonds. It was effective in the past due to lower inflation rates. It is certainly possible to outpace inflation through secure, modest returns. However, the circumstances have evolved at this point. In the aftermath of the 2008 recession, numerous governments globally engaged in extensive money printing. During the recent pandemic period, the U.S. government has issued more than $5 trillion US dollars. This leads to an increase in inflation rates. To maintain the value of your investment, it's essential to aim for a return of 7%. To effectively increase your wealth over time, it's essential to aim for returns in the range of 10 to 12%. It is essential to recognize the necessity of taking calculated risks by investing in equity instruments such as stocks and mutual funds. By leveraging the right knowledge, maintaining discipline, and implementing a solid strategy, investing in equities can be a powerful way to enhance your wealth over the long term. If you want to know about more traps, then subscribe to our channel and also press the like button. Trap number 3. Focusing on credentials instead of competencies. Focusing excessively on accumulating degrees may not represent the most effective use of your time. Ultimately, it hinges on your individual goals and objectives. For those considering an academic career or research, it may be prudent to obtain 2 PhD degrees or dedicate several years to preparing for competitive exams. In most situations, focusing solely on exam preparation without engaging in other activities may not represent the most effective use of your time. Currently, there is a significant transition occurring towards an economy that prioritizes skills. A college or university degree no longer serves as a significant differentiator in today's competitive landscape. In today's competitive landscape, organizations prioritize your skill set over the degree you possess. It is advisable to pursue practical learning opportunities, engage in live projects, acquire new skills, and stay updated with the latest technological advancements in your field. Just as financial assets grow and accumulate, so too do skills enhance and build upon one another over time. Starting early can significantly enhance your outcomes. Possessing the appropriate skill set can provide you with a considerable advantage compared to your peers. Trap number 4. Taking on unwise debts. Understanding the distinction between beneficial debt and detrimental debt is crucial. While it is somewhat accurate to suggest that minimizing debt is advisable, it is not always a practical approach. As you pursue career advancement or embark on your entrepreneurial journey, it is likely that you will need to consider taking on some form of debt. When considering the launch of a new business, enhancing your skill set, or pursuing a quality college education, taking on debt can be a strategic move. Taking on debt for educational purposes can be a reasonable decision. This is a favorable form of debt. This principle applies equally to the realm of business. It is perfectly acceptable to consider taking on debt as a means to initiate or expand your business. Enhancing your earning potential over the long term is a strategic move. However, incurring debt for non-essential items such as an iPhone or a luxury vehicle can be classified as unfavorable debt. In today's financial landscape, accessing debt through options like credit cards has become increasingly straightforward. It is advisable to steer clear of accumulating such debts. Trap number 5. Failing to take initiative early in your career. At the beginning of your professional journey, you possess youthful vigor and enthusiasm, along with fewer obligations. Enhancing your earning potential is one of the most beneficial actions you can take in the initial stages of your career. It is essential to focus on enhancing your skill set during your 20s, exploring various opportunities, gaining knowledge about investing, considering entrepreneurial ventures, and optimizing your earning potential. I'm not suggesting that you abandon all your leisure and dedicate every moment to work. The key takeaway is that seeking a highly comfortable lifestyle with an ideal work-life balance at the early stages of your career may not be the most prudent approach. Success often requires making specific sacrifices. Maximizing the opportunities in your 20s can significantly accelerate your journey toward financial success compared to your peers. Achieving meaningful goals often requires making sacrifices. Achieving your goals requires a commitment to the process. There are no shortcuts. Trap number 6. Failing to effectively oversee your finances. It's important to recognize the effort we put in each month to earn our income. However, once we receive our paycheck, we tend to spend as if there are no future financial considerations. It's not surprising that our finances can feel depleted by the end of the month. We dedicate significant time and effort to earn our income, yet we often neglect to allocate time for creating a budget to effectively manage our finances. This can lead to expenditures on non-essential items, ultimately hindering your ability to save effectively. To achieve a more prosperous future with financial independence, it's essential to begin managing your finances today. Take the time to establish a monthly budget, assess your spending patterns, eliminate unnecessary expenses, focus on paying down your debts, and allocate funds for savings and investments. If you're looking to take control of your finances, I recommend you watch my videos daily. Prepare to be pleasantly surprised by the significant improvements in your life in the near future. Trap number 7. Costly conventional habits. Spending habits can differ significantly from one individual to another, reflecting their unique financial behaviors and preferences. For instance, I consistently prepare my lunch at home each day and bring it with me to work. The weekly expense amounts to approximately $15. In contrast, my colleague opts for dining out or utilizing Uber Eats for lunch on a daily basis. He allocates approximately $100 each week for his lunch expenses. It has become a standard practice, indicating that he no longer derives any particular satisfaction from his lunch experience. In my case, my typical expenses amount to $15 weekly, whereas his usual expenditures reach $100 weekly. This principle applies not only to food, but to all types of behavior as well. This seemingly typical expensive behavior can lead to significant financial repercussions over time. This will hinder your capacity to save and invest effectively. It's important to evaluate your habits, conduct a thorough cost-benefit analysis, and determine whether the investment is truly justified. Watch the video appearing on the left side to know the bad money habits keeping you poor. These are the habits keeping you poor, and the rich avoid these habits. Also, subscribe to our channel to know more on personal finance.